Hi guys, it's Sugar Bunny. I am taking this video on my laptop because I can't find my SD card for my camera. So, yeah. Um, well, anyways, I wanted to make this video because it's really important and I'm scared, honestly. I'm scared because, well, my well being is being affected because I have a stalker, I believe. Um, it's been months. Uh, it's a really long story. So basically, I am not going to say his name because we actually live close to each other, and that is what scares the shit out of me even more because, like, I go for walks around here and, like, it's, I don't know, I'm just, there's, like, there's no way, like, he couldn't have seen me by now, I feel like, and, like, there's always weird beeps, like, honks, from cars in the middle of the night, like, when there's usually no cars on the road, um, and I know this because I drive on this road. So we do live on a main road, and that's scary. Also, like, there's kind of, it's like no privacy. If you walk out the front door, it's like, oh, hey, everybody. But yeah, I mean, so we live close to each other, and the story is basically he tried to kill me. Um, that's not what he was charged for by the police. Uh, I haven't told this story online, so I'm sorry if it's really long, and I'm sorry if I don't exactly know how to tell it. But basically, I have this ex-boyfriend who beat the fucking shit out of me and tried to kill me because he thought I was cheating on him. And, you know, I'm just gonna say, oh, I don't care if you're fucking somebody in front of, like, you don't, you don't put your hands on someone you love or a woman, and you're not a man. Like, you're not a man. And I know he's gonna see this because Like, he's gotten my Instagram taken down. It had 4,000 followers, and the reason I think and know for, well, don't know for a fact, there's no way you can really know for a fact, but I am so sure that it's him because, like, I'm literally shaking right now, I'm sorry. Like, because he's like invisible. Like, he doesn't have like any accounts on like Facebook or anywhere, and um like and if he does, like, he's hiding as somebody else, and I don't know who. um I just, like, whatever he's doing, he's really good at it, and I know him, and he's really smart and really, really arrogant, and, like, when I was in the hospital, yes, he put me in the ER. Um, I don't want to explain exactly how it went down, how he, beat me, but, God, sorry. Um, but his mom and his brother came running down the stairs and started slamming on the door because they heard, um, I had kicked him off of me, and he landed on a table, and it, like, smashed, and, like, everything knocked over. The table knocked over, he landed on it, and, like, everything just knocked over, and he got so mad, and that's when he tried to kill me. And he almost did. If his parents, or if his, not parents, sorry, his dad died, actually, and, like, I I think that's, like, a big reason, like, why he is this way, but I don't know. Anyways, his mom and his brother came slamming on his door, and he has a sliding door to, like, open to go outside to the porch. He had a really big room, and it was like, it was weird. He had a weird house. Um, but yeah, he had a sliding door, so I could go out that, and that's where I would come in from always, because his mom didn't like me, I guess. um, Regardless, they saved my life. I don't know if they know that, but they did. Um, and because it snapped him out of whatever, like, of what he was doing to me, and shit, I didn't realize how hard this video was gonna be to make. Um, uh, but I am just trying to be really real with you guys, because I want to let you guys know what I'm going through, and also this is leading up to, now. Um, but when I was in the ER, my injuries were so bad that the police, because the chief of police and like an investigator came, and he was an amazing guy. The investigator is the guy who literally like he was amazing. But anyways, um sorry, I'm like still shaking. Whew, this is fucking hard. Okay. So after that night, I ran out of the house. He handed me my stuff with a completely calm face, like nothing had happened. Like, it was so strange. So strange. Like, he had the calmest face. Like, nothing had happened. And he was like, just go. And, like, I was. You can't. Obviously, you can imagine, like, when somebody's attacking you, like, right after, like, you're in fight or flight mode. So your adrenaline is going. And, like, sorry, I'm literally like, oh god. I'm like cold and I don't even know. Like, I don't know. It's like I'm getting chills from like just talking about this fucking guy. Like, yeah, he's so fucking cold. And, like, okay, so I didn't realize he was that dangerous. Like, my friends and my mom, like, and, like, pretty much everyone was telling me, like, he's super manipulative, like, you need to stop being with him, like, and he was super fucking manipulative. He would make me believe, he would try to make me believe that situations that happened that he did or said didn't happen, and that it was all in my head, and it was because of my problems or my mental, like, I'm not schizophrenic or anything. I have borderline personality disorder. He didn't know that at the time, I'm pretty sure. And also, I don't know that at the time. So I don't think there's any way he could have. So, anyways, he just thought that I was really mentally fucked up, and I guess had like a bunch of like, um, what's that, diagnoses for like a bunch of different mental disorders, which I didn't. I don't. I have generalized, and I don't have a problem talking about this, and I never will, because I want to help people. And if talking about my problems and shit helps somebody else, then I'm happy to do it. So I will let it out on the internet. And I'm so sorry that this video is gonna be long, but it is. It's my story, and it's scary, it's sad, and I feel like it's starting over, but worse. And like, the cops pressed charges on him. I didn't, because they told me I would have to go to court. Yes, I was too scared to go to court and face him after getting a restraining order. I had gotten a restraining order on him and already had to face him um, the morning after I got out of the ER, the emergency room. Obviously, you guys know what the ER is, but anyways, um, I'm just really nervous right now. about talking about this because I don't know if he's gonna see this, and he probably will. I don't know how much he's doing, really, but I know that he's doing enough to really fuck with my life. And I know that there are, there's one or two people that don't really believe me, just think I'm paranoid, but uh, I have been like paying attention and like doing a lot of looking up and like, you know, putting together pieces of puzzles. And the thing is, since the police pressed charges, I would still have to show up. So I didn't know this. And this, I, last summer, I was, in June, I was put in rehab I was Section 35. If you don't know what that is, it is basically when you, a person, a parent or something, yeah, mostly a parent or, yeah, a family member goes into a courthouse and tries to, and basically tries to convince a judge or something that, I don't know. I don't really know how it goes. I don't know exactly if it's the cops or the judge, but they basically try to just tell you that, like, you're in danger because you're a drug addict and you're gonna die, basically, because you're a drug addict. And it's bad. And, well, quite frankly, at the time, she was right. It was bad. Um, I, I, this is a video for another time, though. Um, the point is, I was in rehab for 4 months, um, and I don't think anyone knew where I was, because it happened very abruptly, and I didn't have any time to do anything because the cops come and find you, and they just cuff you there, and that's it. Um, I went through a really hard time, but I'll talk about that in another video, because that was really horrifying. But anyways, this guy is sick. He is really sick, and he's arrogant. Um, the reason I was called to court in I think, what was it, January of this? I think it was January of this year. I was called into court. Um, I'm not exactly sure, but it was around that time. Um, I, it, I didn't have to go, but obviously you don't have to show up to these things. Most women don't, and that's what I'm getting to. I had just gotten out of rehab, and I was terrified that this that seeing him again, even if it would, you know, make him go for something. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. You know, even if it would make him guilty. It was a trial in front of people, and I was not on anything for anxiety, which is something I really do need desperately in my life, because I have social anxiety, general anxiety, very badly, and sorry, Mom, um, and, yeah, I I felt like I would have relapsed. And I felt it in my bones, and I was terrified. But I think it was mostly that I was terrified to see him, and I just wanted to use that I was newly sober as an excuse. But honestly, was it really? I mean, I don't know. Like, cause now he's off scot-free, and there's no restraining order, there's no nothing. Um, he can pretty much do whatever he wants, and I live not far at all from him, and it scares the shit. I literally have walked to his house to show my boyfriend where he lives. Yeah. Um, but that was not when there was a restraining order, so obviously that was and we weren't even on his property, so it was like literally we walked across the street and looked. I was like, that's it. And then, like, I felt like it was more something too that, like I felt like I kind of needed to do it as sort of like a, I don't know, like, he exists in this world and he's going to, and I need to accept that. But and that's like what that was about, like walking there and showing um Gray where he, it like it was more of me trying to be like, all right, well, he he's him, I'm me. All right, all right, like as long as he doesn't bother me, then I'm fine. But the thing is, I truly believe that he is. And if he sees this video and, like, if he's not the one doing it and hacking my Patreon, which, by the way, I am so sorry to everybody who is a Patreon or a patron, sorry. Um, I'm so sorry to you guys because I can't get on there right now, and I am so sorry. Like, I'm losing patrons, and that's the only money I make a month. And, like, it's all because, like, I was put in the ER because of him. And he blames me for, like, putting a restraining order on him. And he tried to tell the judge when we were in there, he was like, well, she was talking to other guys. And the judge was a woman, and she goes, I don't give a she didn't say, I don't know if she could, actually she may have, she was pretty pissed. She was not happy with him, to say the least. But basically, she told him off and was like, I don't give a shit. That's not a reason to ever put your hands on somebody or a woman, especially a little tiny. I'm 5 feet tall, okay? I'm 5 feet tall, and at the time I was like 115, 120 pounds. That's tiny. I was tiny. And I had, like, literally no muscle mass at all. Like, bitch, I don't work out. Sorry, but I'm trying to now. Like, I've been trying to lately, but, in the past, it was, like, a native thing to me. So, I'm sorry, it's getting dark out, and I wanted to film this on my camera, but I lost the SD card. I know I said that, but I, I'm so sorry this was so long. I just wanted to tell my story and get it out there, because you know what? I have been holding this in for so long, and I am scared, you know? I'm scared that he is gonna do something more radical. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm trying to find a apartment anyways and move out, and I don't know, hopefully like really soon, because I'm terrified. Don't want to live near him, and I I just I'm losing everything because of him. And I know it's him. Like, nobody hates me as much as he does. Nobody hates me enough to take down my Instagram account. Like, I'm sorry, but I have been I had my Instagram account for a long time. And then after this happened, when there was no legal bounds on him or me, or him to me, rather than, like, and that's when everything started happening. So that is why I believe it's him. And like, I'm sorry, but like every every fucking arrow points to him. That looks so cool. Sorry. I just needed to do something that would make me like not cry, because I have fucking fake eyelashes on right now and I don't want to deal with that shit. To be honest, to be quite real, which is all I have been through this video. So, I love you guys. Thank you for hearing me out. If you've made it to the end of this video, I'm sorry to all my patrons, and I will try to get on, and I will try my best to contact Patreon. I've been trying to find a way to, but I don't know. Trying to contact sites is like trying to contact God. No offense to any Christians, but I mean, you know what I mean. Like, there's no answer back sometimes. But, anyways, I'm spiritual, so don't worry about it. I believe in a higher power. It's okay. Whatever. I don't care what people believe in. That's not the point of this video, though, so um, I hope you guys are just, you, you never know who you're with, really, because uh just be careful, girls, because you never know what a guy is capable of, because I don't even think they do half the time. So I love you guys. If you made it this far, thank you for listening. This is my story, chopped up, but even though it's a half hour long, basically, this is my story. I love you guys, and I am sorry that this is so long. Again, I love you, and have a great evening, and yeah, it's gonna be my birthday on the 3rd, just saying. So, send me birthday presents. I'll send you like I want a P.O. box. I need one. I don't have one, but I don't know. Send me stuff. I love you guys. Bye. Oh yeah, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for notifications. I remembered this time. Alright, I love you guys. Bye.